This is Lynn Logic. Welcome to this week's episode, Season 3, Episode 5, The Blue Flame. Women Forged in Fire, Blue Star Mothers. Quick recap. I am a widow of a cross-dressing alcoholic and I'm a survivor of a blood clot in my brain caused by birth control pills. An experience that ultimately led to a hysterectomy. Hell, last week I had an appendectomy. I am also the daughter of a man who spent 23 years in prison. Trauma and I are well acquainted. Those are just the top 3 highlights. Also, I think PTSD stands for Product of Tumultuous and Shitty Disasters. I may come across as a walking embodiment of Murphy's Law, but laughter has always been part of my survival plan. Professionally, I have spent 25 years working in accounting and operations across real estate, car dealerships, and hotels. I also hold a BA in psychology. I have always loved patterns, numbers, and categories. Lynn Logic exists because of that love. Before we get into it, if you like thoughtful, honest conversations that don't pretend life is tidy, go ahead and like and subscribe and stick around. This channel grows by word of mouth, not bullshit. If you want a fast-track intro into the Lynn Logic library, check out the combined videos, My Narrative, and The Worst Day Ever for a crash course. Also, Lynn Logic is now a podcast, which means you can listen to me while other people talk at you. You can find the podcast on Dystopia, YouTube, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Patreon, and Spotify, which, like YouTube, Spotify holds both video and audio. I'm trying to be everywhere. Can you tell? Follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok too. Over on Dystopia, I've made merch because, of course, I did. My twisted sense of humor also comes with visuals. You're welcome. Let's get started. I've spent quite a lot of time on the subject of mothers. I have a great deal of respect for them. Also, I have a very special relationship with my mother. I am strong because she is. I want to introduce you to a special group of mothers, the Blue Star Mothers. These are the mothers whose children enlisted in the military. These are the mothers supporting and loving their children from a world away. These are strong mothers. These are mothers that should be respected, nay, revered. These are the mothers behind the soldiers. I started working with the Blue Star Mothers of Charlotte NC-15 chapter at my last place of employment. I used to help organize a second Christmas for military families, and I loved it. These ladies were dedicated volunteers for this event, and they were there every day, weeks before the event, wrapping presents. And I mean like Christmas elves. They were non-stop. And then on the day of the event, they were there in loads, the mothers and their families, there from start to finish. This event never would have happened if it weren't for them. And their help with that event is just the start of what they do and how much they support and give. I would like to introduce you to Fostoria, Fran, and Pam of Blue Star Mothers of Charlotte, NC-15 chapter. And this is just in time for their military kids ball on April 25th, which also happens to be my birthday. So for my birthday, help them. Don't just be a Christmas helper, be nice year-round. Okay. Hi, Lynn here from Lynn Logic. This is Season 3, Episode 5, The Blue Flame. With me this week, I have some of the members of Blue Star Mothers. Ladies, would you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Fostoria Pearson. I'm the president of Charlotte NC-15, the Blue Star Mothers.
I'm Pamela Fox. I am vice president of NC-15.
I'm Francina Sullivan. I'm the financial secretary of NC-15.
Thank you very much, ladies. All right, Seth, tell me about the Blue Star Mothers. What is it really?
Blue Star Mothers, we're mothers to have children that are active duty, veterans, merchant marines, or reservists. DOD recently changed that a Blue Star mother can be a mother as long as her son or daughter is in boot camp. And Blue Star Mothers has been around since 1942.
Nice.
Yeah, that was during the time that women didn't really serve on the battlefield. So they just really went to hospitals and helped our wounded soldiers and everything. And so it was a chapter formed, Blue Star Mothers in 1942. And we have been adopted by Congress. And we follow DOD guidelines. And again, we're just mothers whose sons and daughters are serving proudly or have served.
Nice. Nice. Now, what is it like being a mom while your child is serving?
Well, you're proud and you're happy for them because this is something they want to do. But then on the other hand, you worry also. You can't help but do that. But then I love the fact that he's getting to serve and do what he wants to do and needs to do.
That's great.
And I remember when my son, years ago, he went to Afghanistan, and I sat at my desk and I actually cried. You know, because when our sons and daughters serve, a lot of people don't understand that they're sacrificing their lives. They're sacrificing their lives to family members, friends, and people they don't even know. So we have to always make sure that for the ones that are serving or have not served, that we just continue to honor them and always.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to add anything?
Well, when my granddaughter joined the Army, I was interested in being a part of the Blue Star Mothers because I did not know what to expect. She was the first one from our family to become a military employee. So when I joined the Blue Star Mothers, it helped enlighten me of what to expect and to give her more support. So when I wrote her letters, I was able to tell her, well, I'm connected to this group in Charlotte, North Carolina, that I feel strong about, and I'm able to support you better because I know more what you're experiencing.
So Blue Star Mothers creates a support group for the mothers as well.
Yes.
Yes, we do. We have a support group because we have some mothers, first time, their sons or daughters, you know, are active duty, and we have some of them, and they're just frantic. One of our members, her son just joined in December, and she's a nervous wreck, you know, and but I'll call her and I'll just chat with her and just listen to how she's feeling, you know, and this is her only son, you know, so, yeah, first of all, she didn't want him to go, but he was grown, so he made that decision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
How can people help you guys in a real, tangible way? What do you guys need?
Well, with Blue Star Mothers, since we are a 501c3, a nonprofit, we need more support from the communities. Because I don't really think that they understand. When we have sons and daughters that are serving, again, they're sacrificing their lives, and some people don't even care. It's like, well, you know what? They chose to sign their names on this blank check, but you really have to stop and think. If our sons and daughters did not sign that blank check, you wouldn't have that job that you have. You wouldn't have that beautiful home that you're living in. You wouldn't have all those cars and trucks that you're driving. You wouldn't even have that 401k. So I really think communities need to show more honor and respect for the Blue Star Mothers whose sons and daughters are serving, because some of them, they just don't care, and really it's not fair. Yes.
And to add to that, you would not have freedom, the right
Yes.
to freedom.
Yes, because freedom is not free.
No.
No, it is
No,
not.
it is not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You explain to me the difference between a Blue Star mother and a Gold Star mother.
Blue Star Mothers, again, we're mothers that have children that are serving or have served or reservists or in boot camp. Gold Star Mothers are mothers whose sons and or daughters were KIA, died while active duty, or died by suicide. And that's the difference. These are mothers who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
And they're still being mothers.
And they're, yes, being mothers,
They're
and
still-
truly a lot of people don't understand that. And when we do our speaking engagements, we go out to educate our communities on the difference between the Blue Star Mothers and the Gold Star Mothers. We've had Gold Star Mothers join our chapter, but that's only one way you can join a Gold Star Mothers chapter, and that's if you lose a child. And believe me, don't nobody want to join that chapter.
No.
No one. And I hear the stories. I hear the stories of the Gold Star Mothers when they first got that knock on the door. that their son and or daughter was KIA, died by suicide, or just death. And and that there is a book out, and it's called The Knock on the Door, the one of the Gold Star mothers. Yes, she authored. Because a couple of Gold Star mothers, we still keep in contact with them. Yes, at least 8 to 10 of them that we still keep in contact with, just to let them know that, you know what, we still care about you. Because a lot of them have told me that they didn't even know that they were a Blue Star mother until they became a Gold Star mother.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a hard one. Okay. I want to share one of my favorite poems, The Final Inspection. Author, unknown. The soldier stood and faced God, which must always come to pass. He hoped his shoes were shining just as brightly as his brass. Step forward now, soldier, how shall I deal with you? Have you always turned the other cheek? To my church have you been true? The soldier squared his shoulders and said, No, Lord, I guess I ain't, because those of us who carry guns can't always be a saint. I've had to work most Sundays, and at times my talk was tough, and sometimes I've been violent because the world is awfully rough. But I never took a penny that wasn't mine to keep, though I worked a lot of overtime when the bills just got too steep. And I never passed a cry for help, though at times I shook with fear, and sometimes, God forgive me, I've wept unmanly tears. I know I don't deserve a place among the people here. They never wanted me around except to calm their fears. If you've a place for me here, Lord, it needn't be so grand. I've never expected or had too much, but if you don't, I'll understand. There was a silence all around the throne where the saints all had often trod, as the soldier waited quietly for the judgment of his God. Step forward now, soldier, you've borne your burdens well. Walk peacefully on heaven's streets. You've done your time in hell. All right. You guys have the Military Kids Ball coming up on April 25th. It's your 7th annual one. Can you please tell us about all that?
The Military Kids Ball is our 7th event, and we're looking for, every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're going to honor the Blue Star mothers and the Gold Star mothers. And at that event, the kids come out, they dress in their finest outfits. The girls have on the barrettes on their hair and their lacy socks and their dresses, and the guys have on bow ties, and they get up and they dance, they play games, they giggle. They have so much fun, and we even have elder adults. They get up and dance along with the children. Well, we solicit your support to come out and help us on our 7th annual Military Kids Ball.
Yes, this is our 7th, as Fran has stated, and we honor our military kids.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't know that when their parents or parent is deployed, they don't understand that that's a loss to those kids. It might not be a permanent loss, but there's a loss. And military kids, they suffer from anxiety, frustration, angers, and other behaviors. So we want to honor them. Yes, and in 1986, it was DODEA and DOD. They officially made April. It's the official month of the military child, and their favorite color is purple. My favorite color.
I mean, I got a birthday in April, and my favorite color is purple.
Yes,
so, speaking of which, on birthdays, the Military Kids Ball is on April 25th, and I will be going there and interviewing guests and showcasing the ball, and I will have a second part to this episode where you guys can see what the Military Kids Ball is all about. So, yes.
Come out and join us.
Yes, because we do have fun, and like I said, we honor the Gold Star mothers. I believe last year we had 10 Gold Star mothers and 1 Gold Star spouse, and everything is complimentary for them because they have already paid the ultimate sacrifice with their sons and or daughters. So they come and they have a great time. and we shower them with love, and we give them gifts and things like that. I mean, there is no gift that will take the place of them losing a child. But it's just something to warm their heart at that time, and just to let them know that we care and we love you, and we're not going to forget about your son or daughter that gave the ultimate sacrifice for us.
So how can people help? Say I want to donate something. How do I donate? Pam?
It depends on what you want to donate. If you contact us, we'll help you to arrange it.
How do I contact you?
Our telephone number is 704-352-0313.
704-352-0313.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to put that on the bottom of the screen.
Yes, and if you really want to support, we have a clothes closet. Lieutenant Colonel Bernie Funk, he owns Ranger Construction. He's a retired lieutenant colonel, and he donated us 2 container boxes, one a 53-footer and one is like a 25-footer that we put donations in. As far as furniture or anything.
So as far as donations that you're looking for, I know that you guys do a care package.
Yes.
But you also do take furniture and...
Yes, we take furniture, we take appliances, we take anything that you can furnish your home or apartment with. And we just don't take anything, I mean, as far as condition.
Right.
Yes, they have
gently
to be
used.
Yes, gently used.
Yes.
Yes, most definitely. We have food, that we give food to them. But I wish our communities can get more involved, because we have these veterans that need furniture, but we lack manpower.
So you need volunteers
We
as
need
well.
volunteers,
So that
yes.
same phone number that you can contact for donation, you can also contact if you would like to volunteer.
Yes.
They are always looking for volunteers.
Yes, and another one of our hindrances are we need a pickup truck.
Yes.
We need someone to donate us a pickup truck. And we need someone to donate us a 10 by 12 trailer that we can pull along, because
you need to be able to move that furniture
Yes, we need
to the
be able to
veterans'
move it.
residences.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we've had
So those
that.
donations for vehicle, donations of furniture, donations of clothes, anything that you would think that you would need to get to start your life over.
Yes, and another thing, we do take monetary donations as well.
Yes.
But really, a pickup truck and a trailer, if we can get that donated by one of these car dealerships, I mean, come on, it's a tax write-off. So
It is. Come on. I'm a Jewish accountant. We've got another accountant right here as well. So yes, this is a tax write-off. Donate a truck.
Yes, a pickup truck. It doesn't have to be brand new.
No.
No. It doesn't have to be a 25 or a 26.
Donate that truck that you promised to your kid because you were going to keep it in working order but didn't.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please. And Belk is another big donor, because every year for the ball, they're the ones that donate us, over $10,000 worth of clothes. I mean, the dresses for the little girls, the suits for the little boys.
Oh,
and,
that's great.
and
So they get to have a real ball.
Yes, they get to have a real ball, because some of these kids and families, they can't afford it. So with Belk, oh my God, they make it so much easier for these kids to come out and enjoy. But let me tell you, we really wouldn't be able to put this ball up if it wasn't for the monetary donors now. So let me tell you about Rick Hendricks.
Yes.
Rick Hendricks every year has donated us monetary donation. Quick Trip, can't forget about them. Quick Trip every year. Now Charlotte Pipe, they have also, but not every year. But we appreciated the years that they did donate. But we get gift cards, but it's the monetary donations that we need to put this ball on. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of families that can't afford it. So your donations do help out. Yes, they do.
And businesses, you don't need to donate just around Christmas time. You can do it throughout the year.
And yeah, that you mentioned that because I tell people sometimes our servicemen and women, they just don't serve in November or December around Thanksgiving or Christmas. They serve every day. They eat every day.
Sometimes it's dried.
And that, yes, yes,
Sometimes it's in a little meal prep packet, but it still counts.
Yes. And Blue Star Mothers, we help our veterans every day.
Every day.
And we don't care whether it's rain, snow, sleet, or hail.
You're mothers every day.
Yes, we're mothers every day. And these are other men and women that belong to other mothers, but we're all Blue Star mothers, whether you're a member of our chapter or not. And we just need the support from other mothers. Yes.
And I would like to add that we do give care packages. We collect care packages to go maybe 3-4 times a year to our military, and it makes them feel supportive. It makes them feel like somebody really loves them and care for them and thinking about them when they're there by themselves.
What's in the care package? What kind of stuff do you guys need donated for that?
We need non-perishables. And like Foster says jokingly, we take a lot of non-perishables, but we can do chocolate in the summertime. But we take non-perishables. We have the small games that we put in there to help entertain them. Anything non-perishable, we'll be glad to send it to them.
Yes.
And we even have little notes that the kids from elementary school, what they attach to the boxes. We put that in there, and it makes them feel really, really nice.
Yes, it does. And as like Fran said, as long as it's a non-perishable item, but no chocolate in the summertime because it will melt.
Right.
Socks, T-shirts.
Socks are a big thing.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. Socks are a big thing.
Yes, they are.
Socks are important.
Yes, they really are. And what T-shirts, and hygiene products. I was sending a box to the Space Force, I think, a couple of years ago, and the Master Sergeant, she said to me, we need hygiene products for our females. Because sometimes they're forgotten,
Yes.
So we do hygiene
Feminine
products.
hygiene products, ladies.
Yes.
Yes, and gentlemen, please donate.
Yes, please.
Please just donate.
Yes.
That number is... The Blue Star Mothers have a prayer. Now I lay me down to sleep, one less terrorist the world does keep. With all my heart I give my thanks to those in uniform, regardless of ranks. You serve our country and serve it well, with humble hearts your stories tell. So I rest my weary eyes, while freedom rings our flag still flies. You give your all, do what you must, with God we live and God we trust. Amen. Welcome the Blue Star Mothers, true women forged in fire. Okay. If you would like to donate, that number is 704-352-0313. Again, 704-352-0313. So, can you tell me, what is it like to be a Blue Star mother?
Honestly, you have different emotions because especially if your son or daughter is active duty, and you just have the stress and the anxiety of them getting injured, or if we're going to become a Gold Star mother. And I think our communities and just mothers in general, I know you know how you feel when your son or your daughter even if they go away on a vacation or whatever. But just think about your son or daughter being in the military, being on a war field. I mean, those are different emotions there. That's a different type of psychological thinking that you're going to have. Because like I said, when my son went to Afghanistan, I just cried because I didn't know what to expect. And I think with more Blue Star mothers, you have to understand we support our children. And I believe we have probably 8 or 9 reserve centers around Charlotte. And I'm shocked that we don't have more Blue Star mothers that will call me or email me and say, I want to join. Understand, mothers, we're taking care of our children. We're taking care of our sons and daughters that raised their hand. And they probably didn't even know your next door neighbor. So we do need more Blue Star mothers because Charlotte did a proclamation on Blue Star Mothers a couple of years ago. Did anyone know anything about it? No. Did anyone do anything about it? No. Again, we're Blue Star Mothers. Our children, our sons and daughters, they go out and they fight for you, and they don't even know you. And I think Blue Star Mothers need to get more respect than what we do get.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes.
I am a huge fan of mothers, huge fan of our veterans. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, Blue Star Mothers, if you don't have the utmost respect for them, I'm going to punch you in your face. And I mean that as a very pleasant disclaimer.
She sound like you.
She do those.
Yeah. Don't make me.
Okay, so if you ever see one of these on the back of someone's vehicle or in their windows, or you can hang these decals anywhere. The Blue Star means, if you see one, that means they have one child that is active duty or a veteran. If you see multiple Blue Stars, that means they have 3. So if you see the gold star and it's trimmed, if you see the gold star and it's trimmed in blue in their windows or in their yard, you know that's a Gold Star mother. And she paid the ultimate sacrifice, either a son or a daughter.
And she deserves that respect.
And she deserves that respect. Yes.
Damn right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The Blue Star Mothers of Charlotte NC 15 chapter needs your help. They need donations, monetary, non-perishables, hygiene products, furniture, and volunteers. Now, if you really want to impress, they need a pickup truck and a trailer. This is an organization that helps mothers and vets, and as Americans, we benefit every day from the actions of these men and women. Show them that you appreciate and respect them. Help them. They've helped you and you didn't even ask. They are asking. Step up. To help, call 704-352-0313 or email at president.nc15@bluestarmothers.us. Chin up, tits out. Bye. Random question. I take so much effort in my shoes and then I cover them up with my dress. But check out though. They're stupid cute. They're Converse. I even have a dressy pair that is leather snakeskin or snakeskin leather, however you say that. Anyway, they're my fancy shoes. Alright, let me go grab my asshole dog so he doesn't bark at the door. Boogie wants everybody outside right now. Everybody. He wants both the cats outside. He wants me outside. He just wants to sit outside. This is why I can never get depressed and stay in my bed all day, because my dog likes to make everybody go outside. You can hear him barking at the door right now because he's out there alone. He doesn't want to be alone, just like his mama. Okay. Don't be a dick. I love how I talk to my deaf dog constantly. I do. He's a great listener. Isn't that right? Aren't you a great listener? You really are. You just like licking the blankets and listening. Hey, could you? Look, camera's on. Hey, look. Look, it's over there. No, I was kidding. I didn't mean to point like that. That was too, yep. The trick is to wear a bra that is the same color as your vape pen so you can't see it as much. Alrighty. Well, my tits are too big for that. You look like Mike Wazowski. Hi. Nope. Fact for them. Let's start that over. I like the word also way too much, and so I'll insert it in randomly. I have also... Oh, shit. Fuck. And the other treat.